Hey, so we have now finally arrived in Madison, and we are at the Hyatt Place, and there's the Capitol, so it's good. Yeah. And the drive is nice, saw lots of cows, not really, but lots of signs for cheese and porn. It was great. Okay, bye. We're at the pool.
I'm dropping kids off at the pool.
Not that kind of pool. Okay. Alright.
Alright, who's gonna go in first?
I'm going.
Swan Pool. Oh, this is Swan Pool. No.
What's really cool about our music department here is that if you play an instrument all through high school but you don't want to be a music major, you can still take these one-credit classes and kind of keep up that hobby. It's kind of a fun way to take a break from your major and still get credit for something fun that you just like to do. So, like one of my friends played piano her entire life and all through high school, but she didn't want to major in it and didn't know how to get lessons here. And this is a really fun way to kind of keep that skill up, keep that hobby up, and just kind of a little brain break but still get credit for what you're doing. The next building I'll point out is just to the right of that, kind of the little sister building. That's the Chazen Art Museum, and that's a public art museum open to the public every day but Monday. Hey everyone, come on in so everyone can take a look. I can stand in this corner to light the heater. Can now get cozy. Alright, so where we are now, we're in Celery Hall, and this is just a model room. We're actually only going to show you one here in the Southeast neighborhood because the Lakeshore neighborhood, all the amenities are basically the same. It's just a matter of environment versus actual amenities offered. So wherever you go with the residence halls, this is generally the square footage and shape you're going to get because we are a larger university, but it is about 200 students. You'll find yourself in a smaller classroom setting. Even if you kind of chop this classroom in half, that's about the size of the students you'll have in the classroom. But there, you will occasionally have your 400-person class, your 100 to 200 size lecture hall, especially as freshmen getting your general requirements in. But with that, all those lectures require a discussion section. So like I mentioned before, this is the Madison symmetric torus. And does anyone know what the fourth state of matter is?
Plasma?
Plasma, yes indeed. So what they're doing here is they're studying plasma, and how it works is if you look at these Pepsi can shaped cylinders over here, these are energy capacitors, and they charge up and dissipate energy into the torus, which is just a scientific term for a donut. So that metal-looking donut down there, they dissipate energy into it, and it uses that magnetic field and heats up to the temperature of the sun, which is about 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. And at that temperature, plasma is created for about 0.1 seconds. If you hear a boom, that's the plasma being created. There you go, plasma. If you're like me and you're Harry Potter buff, it reminds you of the Hogwarts stairs. We hope that one day they'll construct a building with these stairs that move. A girl can choose. So otherwise, we're gonna head through here and we're gonna head into the Lakeshore neighborhood.
Wow.
10 inches of snow farther up north.
They can keep it up north.
Hopefully we're going to stick with rain. Sunshine. People would have been joking about weather like this.
Pretty nasty weather here. Sleet. And
we've seen some incredible lightning strikes straight down, maybe a half-mile away.
So, first of all, I just want to say that the tour we went on, if you couldn't tell, it was raining and it was so cold, probably in terms of weather, the highest misery factor of any tour I've been on. I thought that I liked the school better than University of Minnesota Twin Cities because the campus is more cohesive. They have a lot of school spirit there. It's a Big Ten school, so sports is huge. 2 years, about the first 2 years, your classes are going to be pretty big, like 100 to 400 students. And of course you have like TAs and discussion sections. So if you're okay with big classes, or if you want big classes, yeah, big university is definitely the place to go. Madison, the town, or the city, is cute. It's actually really interesting because like the Capitol is in the middle of everything. It's very pretty there. It's surrounded by 2 lakes, and I think it's like Lake Mendota and Lake Monona or something like that. The food there is okay. It's not the greatest, but it's fine. Let me just say that that scene from the cab where my dad was like holding his nose, okay, the reason for that was, oh, it was like the worst cab ride I've ever had. Something was wrong with the driver. Yeah, it smelled really bad. Overall, I think that for me it really boiled down to whether I wanted a big school or small school, as well as the location, whether I want to be in Madison or in Boston, where Brandeis is. Brandeis, yay. I chose Brandeis, for those of you who haven't seen my video about where I chose to go. And yeah, I don't have much to say, but it seems like a nice school.